All right. So initially, initially for this video, what I want to tell you guys is Facebook did a lot of updating, right? So I was inside the ads manager, the campaign manager there, and initially what I seen in here was quite a bit of updates to the setting up the campaign and also the budgeting and also the targeting. So it seems like you have no other option but to actually go with that advantage on, and that could be beneficial and that could be a takeaway too. Now a lot of us get in a logistic mindset, so I'm actually going because I set up this on a client account and I want to show you guys exactly how I should set up this campaign here. And initially it's very simple. I come in, I click on create, right? It's very easy. And now this pops up where it's campaign objectives. And so what we do is we click on leads and then we click on continue. All right. So everyone follows with this. All right. After we click on leads and it's continue, so we're gonna say new lead campaign 3, right? Because I have a demo one, and then I have the actual campaign, and we're doing this tutorial. So new lead campaign 3, right? And so what you want to do is you want to actually change this budget right here, or set your first asset budget right here like this. And then what you could do, if you duplicate, like let's say if I action menu, like if I duplicate this asset, right? If I duplicate that asset, then what can happen is dang on, I get 2 assets. I can change the budget then on each individual asset. But now, in this case scenario, we're just creating the ad and then we create the asset as if it's just one in the beginning. So the first asset will just be the campaign budget, right? And so I can select the fan page or things of that nature, still right there, and I can go down here. And now I can select the start time, and then also there's another change right here in the audience. So when you click on audience, it normally is going to have the advantage on. That's one thing automatically. But you come down, you scroll down, and where it says further limit the reach of your ads, that's how you go back into the other audience. So if you want to change, obviously you can change like the location, the minimum age is going to be like 25 or so. Well, that's going to be the max you can do. But if you want to kind of switch back to where you have full control, you click on further limit the reach of your ads right here. Then you can click on switch setup. All right, it says it's going to decrease the reach by 9.7%, which is 10%. And I beg to differ. If you got the right targeting on your campaign, that's still just going to help you target the right people there. All right, so let's say age for this campaign, is upwards of 30 plus. And so, we have the age, and let's say we have our audience. Let's say our audience is, who's a popular artist right now? We could say, is it Taylor Swift? That's how you spell it? Well, that's the select audience. That's going to add interest. No, my bad. So we're going to go ahead and go down here, switch to interest demographic here. This one I'm thinking about. And I'm going to say Taylor. And we want to target one audience right there, right? And then let's say we want to narrow it down. I know it's going to sound spicy, right? We're going to say Gucci Man, right? We want to make it spicy. Alright, so everyone that likes this artist and then like this artist. So we might get a whole load of girls that like, in my personal opinion, a whole lot of girls that probably like Taylor Swift and like Gucci Man. And so like, let's say we want to advertise to that audience, or you can even change this up to not even music artists. It's just music is very easy to, target people. But you can even say such as, interest as where people eat. So I could say, let's say we're targeting an ad towards people that's stuck at McDonald's, then we can advertise to those people that's going to McDonald's. Or let's say, for instance, a person is a homeowner or something like that. A lot of you guys want to know that. So let's say a person is a homeowner, we might want to target, like maybe you can even say solar. A lot of homeowners may be interested in solar. So you could say solar energy, things of that nature. So we can kind of get into that as well, so solar cells, solar panels, that's over 100 million people that's interested in that. So that's one thing that could be targeted towards that. So let's say we saying, people that has a home and they like Taylor Swift. Then, let's say that's for a door knocking campaign, then, we can generate leads and have people go knock those doors and say, hey, I already understand that you're a Taylor Swift fan, or let's say a Beyonce fan or Gucci fan and say, hey, I already know that you're a Gucci Man fan. You know what I'm saying? You can target people that way. So, like, let's say we want to switch that off to the solar panels being right here, and, let's say they're a Cowboys fan, right, in Dallas, Texas. So we can say solar panels, and we could say Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not gonna get too tripped out on this targeting for I said Cowboy. What is it? Cowboys, Cowgirls, whatever. My bad. I didn't mean to offend you Cowboys fans. All right, but yeah, we can say Dallas Cowboys. Let's find the actual interest for this. It's the Cowboys cheerleaders. That's pretty big. But the Dallas Cowboys, obviously, this interest is far bigger than what it shows. I know that for a fact because Dallas Cowboys is one of the biggest advertising teams in the country. So I definitely know that is fall. So let's say let's take Taylor Swift off on that, right? And we have solar panels and they're Dallas Cowboys fan, right? And we're gonna take Taylor Swift off that. Take off the solar panels here, and now these people are Dallas Cowboys fan and they listen to Gucci, or they actually is interested in solar panels. So let's take off the solar panels and just do that, and that's how you narrow your audience. Now the second thing that I'm big on is placements, because placements can make or break your campaign. You could spend hundreds of dollars on a placement, or even thousands of dollars on a placement that doesn't even give you results. So for a good placement, I could say, choose wisely on what works and converts, and then build upon that. So you're going to click on this options where it says hidden settings. So when you scroll down to placements, click on show more settings, click on platforms, click right here, uncheck this, Instagram, uncheck audience network here. Or even if you want audience network, you keep it on, and you can turn on Facebook there and keep on, turn audience network off and keep on Facebook. So that's one thing right there. That keeps your ads off of random websites. Or let's say if you want to target solely Instagram, you can target, like, for instance, another great placement is Instagram stories, So you can target solely Instagram stories here. That's one option for us to do. And that's a great way, it's a very affordable place, especially for younger demographics. But let's say we want to target, the world at mass, I would say Facebook. Be real with you. Everything blue, some odd reason they got a curse on the public. Everything that appeals to the masses is blue for some odd reason. Jesus Christ, I don't want to say it like that, but alright, so let's go back into placements and let's exclude specifically our Facebook newsfeed placements. And so we're going to take off search result. I don't want that. In-stream video ads, no, not really. And stories and reels, yeah, I actually like that. That actually converts pretty well for me. Now let's go to fee. We're going to go off of profile fee. Marketplace is a great placement to test. Video fee is pretty good. I never had too much success with video fee personally. Facebook Business Explorer, if you're catering to like entrepreneurs, then Business Explorer is great. Or local business people that are searching for local businesses, that's great for that. So like, let's say if you have, you're doing cupcakes or things of that nature, that'd be great for the local business placement. For if you're doing like bakeries or art or wineries or things that happens in your local community, it's great for that. Going down to other placements, we already got our placements aligned now, so include all available placements. No, we don't want to do that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to click on next. All right. And now we can go ahead and set up our ad right here. Okay, so go back into the ad creation process. All right, but hope you guys enjoy this video. The main thing is I wanted to show you guys this update with Facebook audience setting and also the budget setting, because I know I've had this issue and I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to have this issue. So I just want to go ahead and create a video on that right quick. All right, if you want more details on how to set up Facebook ad campaigns, be sure to leave me an email. I left my email in the description below, or send me a call or text, or also click the button below if you want to sign up and register for, you know, the inner circle there, stuff there for G7, you know, or become a G7 member and you can learn all the stuff there. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you in the next one.